So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Neymar. Neymar, surely. He has an array.
Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
João Pedro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Neymar with the short one. Place it in low. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played out to the left flank. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shamorodov! Big moment, massive goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Goal! After 8 minutes is number 14.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Danilo. Now Carlos Augusto. And it's made its way to him. Good read, needed to be. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he was alert to it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Shomorodov. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tries a shot! He scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And yes, it's him again. Uzbekistan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's through here. He's got full. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Uzbekistan have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Linton, Douglas Luiz.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Back they go.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
João Pedro. Now it's Savinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played, well played.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Shomorodov. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Carlos Augusto. And it's Linton. That's a good ball out wide. That's a promising run he's making on the right. 30 minutes gone. Now it's João Pedro. Brazil have reclaimed it. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Neymar plays it short. Great chance! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely spread. Back into the middle. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Has a look and plays it forward. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Uzbekistan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Bruno Guimaraes and Danilo. Out of play for a throw. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes, and it's Douglas Luiz. Well, that pass isn't the best. Douglas Luiz.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Neymar. Shot could be on. Neymar goes short.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. pinches it off him. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Uzbekistan clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Uzbekistan in control at half-time, 2-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's in a great position here. Marquinhos with the clearance. And the finish! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Douglas Luiz. Now it's João Pedro. And now the breakaway. And here's Luiz. And the counter is on. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's been played through. Oh, cracking ball. Great ball, a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Out for a throw. Shomorodov gets a foot in here. Nice control. Spread it left. Goes for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Can he get on the end of this? Up he goes! Linton. No, again there's no way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Neymar. Tries to dink it through. Real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitution.
Brazil choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Gabriel to Marquinhos. And it's Guimaraes. Now it's João Pedro. It's a really well-measured ball. He's picked his way through. And the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Brazil making consecutive changes here.
Substitution in progress.
Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Shomorodov. Danilo spots it and intercepts. Uzbekistan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here, much more in your face.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
And he was quick to react. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And a chance! And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
After 79 minutes is number 9, João Pedro.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Now it's David Neres. Shot a goal! And another try!
This has to be a spell of no fear. They can't leave anything out there.
Lucas Paqueta. He's in space and looking for options. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Neymar. And here's Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Lucas Paqueta.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Shomorodov. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Bruno Guimaraes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And no, that was never going to make it. And time is up. Uzbekistan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Shomorodov picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it?